I think that the best part about working in collections is the fact that you get to see all these different species that you've never really known of before, and it's really cool having that knowledge and going out into the actual field and being able to identify something because you've worked with it in collections. Like, it's very applicable to real life, especially if you're interested in insects, which is where we are right now.
I like seeing the scientific process. Like, you go out, you gather data at the museum, and then you have people here studying that data and putting real life biology into practice. And that's something I really enjoy watching at the museum, is the entire process from field work to digital rendering to genetics in the lab.
I think museum collections are cool because, well, there's just so much information, and you see species and animals that just you wouldn't ever see otherwise. Like, we have a lion right outside. We have animals from all over the world in the collection, things that people go out and collect in remote areas that aren't accessible at all, really. And it's money spent to get all this information from around the world so that people from everywhere have access to it.
So the best part of working in the collections is just the abundance of material I have to work with. There's so much here, and there are so many collections within each museum that there's just an endless amount of projects an undergrad can work on. And being a part of the museum has been probably my favorite part of my academic experience.
I definitely think that my time at the museum has made an impact on my education, because a lot of the times I think in classes in biology or chemistry and stuff, it's not really real to you because it's on such a small scale. So you think about all the stuff, you learn it, and then you don't really get to apply it.
It's helped a lot putting things into context, but also putting things into practice. Like, I took a phylogenetics course, and you can see in the museum the different branches, the different phylogenies of this once might have been considered a squirrel, but now it's a chipmunk. And so working in the museum not only allows me to see that, but kind of put it into practice.
My experience in the museum has definitely been valuable to me. It helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and because I had a variety of experiences, I got to figure out which one was right for me.
I think museum collections are important because the knowledge that you get here can be easily applied to all fields. For example, as a pre-med EMT, I learn about skeletons, and just working with the specimens really helps to get me acquainted with how the body works. And for example, I can identify the kneecap of any mammal species now because I've been working here, and I've learned to identify different parts of the skeleton so well. As for other people that study all sorts of biology, the study of life, you learn about life here by inspecting it from the inside out, and that's the most interesting thing I think there is.